Hi, I'm Commissioner Nancy Jester, and welcome to a special edition of Nancy Jester Reports for Friday, July 8th. Today I wanted to give you some of my thoughts on the upcoming potential SPLOST referendum. But first I'd like to start with just a moment to express my sympathies for all the sad events around our nation, particularly for the officers and the community in Dallas. With the tremendous tragedy that has happened there. I know that our DeKalb County Police are working extra hours to keep us safe. So when you see one of our first responders, our fire, our police, our EMTs, make sure to say thank you and shake their hand. They're working very hard for you right now. So back to SPLOST. I have written a blog about my thoughts in detail on why I oppose the current SPLOST proposal. You can find my blog at nancyjester.com. Then you can click on the blog link, the blog tab at the top of the website, and it'll take you right there to my blog. And the first one, the first blog listed, is the one, my current blog about SPLOST. And the reasons, to sum it up, that I oppose SPLOST right now are that we are really putting our wants ahead of needs. We're shortchanging what the county really needs right now. And less than 50% of the SPLOST collections would go to paving and transportation projects. And that's not acceptable because the main reason for putting the SPLOST out there was to deal with the crumbling infrastructure issues. And finally, a full 10% of this SPLOST is dedicated to building a new government center, which I think we don't need. That may be a want of some folks, but it is certainly not a need of the county, and we need to address our needs first. So I go on in my blog and talk about some of the other things that I find unacceptable. I think we're shortchanging public safety because I think clearly we hear from folks around the county what they would like SPLOST to do, if it were to pass at all, would be pave roads and shore up our infrastructure regarding public safety. And if you've watched some of my other Nancy Jester reports, I've shown you and demonstrated that we have some real lack of facilities for training for both fire and police. We have aging facilities that are really they're in disrepair. So again, I think we're shortchanging public safety. So we've seen fire stations be manipulated and taken out of the list based on their location, if they're in a city or not in a city, and that's unacceptable as well. We all pay fire service tax, so we have the obligation to protect life and property wherever folks are paying for that service, so not just whether you're in a city or not. So these are some of my thoughts and objections right now to the current SPLOST proposal. So stay tuned to see how this unfolds. We'll be taking it up at our next BOC meeting next Tuesday. We'll be talking about it some more. So pay attention to this. If it passes the Board of Commissioners, which we're not sure that it will yet, if it passes the Board of Commissioners, then it would be on the November ballot. But right now, I'm not supporting this particular list. So unless there's massive changes to it, it's just not something I could recommend. So tomorrow I will be at the Neighborhood Summit at 9 o'clock. So see you there if you're going to be attending that, and stay tuned for next Tuesday's edition of Nancy Jester Reports.